This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with new information on a stabbing investigation. A Fargo man is now behind bars, accused of stabbing someone over the weekend. Fargo police arrested Abisalman Musa for aggravated assault, that is. Officers say someone called police after seeing the suspect stab another man in the neck. After investigation, detectives identified the suspect as Musa. This all happened on 10th Street South between 8th and 7th Avenues. Paramedics started medical care on the victim before he was transported to the hospital, where he's recovering. A Fargo man is behind bars and charged with sexually assaulting a young girl multiple times for nearly 2 years. Raymond Vogel is charged in Richland County Court with 6 felony counts of gross sexual imposition. Court documents say the victim was under the age of 15 at the time of the assault, and she told investigators the abuse lasted from January 2019 until the end of December 2020. If convicted on all counts, Vogel faces at least 10 years in prison. Jury selection is underway for the man accused of killing Grand Forks police officer Cody Holte. Samala Pendleton is also charged with killing his mother, who died during a shootout with police. The trial is expected to last until mid-July. Well, it seems like the closer we get to the weekend, the hotter it gets. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green to see what to expect. Lisa, happy Tuesday.
Yeah, and it's only Tuesday. We're talking about warming temperatures here today. We are into the mid to upper 70s, 78 degrees in Fargo, 79 in Grand Forks, and working our way through the afternoon, we'll see more of those 80s. Right now, we are at 80 degrees in Sisseton. So conditions are looking pretty good here this afternoon. There are a couple of places where we're keeping an eye out for a couple of showers or sprinkles. That would be in our southeastern counties. You could see a little fleck of green showing up there in Wadena County, and then up by Lake of the Woods too, up by War Road. So our eastern viewing area, that's where we may see a few of those showers once again linger today, but mostly the disturbance and the instability with it moving on, and we're keeping our conditions quiet and dry here throughout the valley. It's a good day to be outdoors. If you're going to be grilling today, maybe getting ready to head out right now to do some lunch grilling, it's looking good. And then this continues all the way through the afternoon with temperatures again back into those 80s with some sunshine. Let you know what to expect as the holiday weekend approaches. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
That sounds good, Lisa. Sad thought, I don't know how to actually grill, but it's a good day to learn.
That's something you got to learn. That's important. We'll have to teach you that.
I can't wait to learn. Thanks, Lisa. Well, a vintage Chevrolet is likely headed to the shop today after a crash on Interstate 94 this morning. The car ended up in the ditch, and a white vehicle came to rest in the right lane on westbound I-94 between 8th Street and the Red River Bridge, with all airbags deployed. No word yet from the Highway Patrol on how the crash happened or if anyone is hurt. Fargo City Commissioners passed a hate crime ordinance by the narrowest of margins. It aims to provide additional penalties to crimes of simple assault, harassment, and criminal mischief. The new rule allows for people to be charged if they commit one of the 3 crimes because of the victim's race, color, religion, gender, disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, national origin, or ancestry. The added charge would carry a penalty of $1,500 or 30 days in jail, which is the harshest punishment a city can dish out. The death toll is now at 11 in Surfside, Florida after last week's building collapse, and about 150 people are still unaccounted for. CBS's Laura Podesta has the latest.
As the rescue effort continued in the background, a vigil was held on the beach in Surfside, Florida last night.
We're trying to do the best we can. Set a good example to be strong.
Despite a small army sifting through the rubble 24 hours a day, no one has been found alive since the day of the collapse.
Families, because of the process we've gone through, are coming to their own conclusions. Some are feeling more hopeful, some less hopeful, because we do not have definitive answers.
Relatives have been allowed to watch the work from a neighboring building. Officials are asking for their patience as they work as fast as possible.
We're not lifting, floor by floor. We're talking about pulverized concrete. We're talking about steel. Every time there's an action, there's a reaction.
It's still unclear what caused the 40-year-old condo to fall. An engineer's report from 2018 showed failed waterproofing was causing major structural damage to a concrete slab.
A lot of water.
Former maintenance manager William Espinoza says the building was often flooded by salt water coming up through the foundation.
It would handle 2 pumps in there to to suck that water out. It was so much water all the time that the pumps never could keep up with it.
A contractor who visited the building just 36 hours before the collapse shared these photos with the Miami Herald. He noted cracking concrete and severely corroded rebar under the swimming pool. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
The contractor was there to estimate a price to work on the pool. It was just one part of a multi-million-dollar restoration project underway at the 40-year-old building. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem says she is sending National Guard troops to the U.S.-Mexico border to deal with a surge in migrant crossings. One report says 180,000 migrants crossed the border in May, the highest level in over 20 years. Former President Donald Trump declared an emergency over unauthorized crossings at the border in 2019. Then President Joe Biden rolled back the emergency declaration when he took office, but has not sent any troops home from the border. Other states have already announced they are sending troops to the border, including Iowa, Florida, Nebraska, and Idaho. An update to a story we first told you about yesterday at noon. Enbridge Energy officials say 2 of its employees who were working on the Line 3 oil pipeline in northern Minnesota were fired after being arrested in a sex sting. The men were among 6 arrested after responding to an ad on a website. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says the men were arrested after showing up at an arranged meeting to buy commercial sex in Beltrami County. Minnesota state parks are seeing a record number of campers this summer, but during this incredibly dry year, that's also brings some major concerns. Fire danger is on the minds of staff at Buffalo River State Park. You can have small fires as long as they are contained in a fire pit, but fireworks are prohibited at state parks. Alcohol is also not allowed, and you're reminded to keep your dogs on a leash. Staff is just happy to see so many people enjoying the state parks this summer.
We have never seen our campground this full, this early, this long. We are probably our top attendance year ever. So if you are looking to camp at Buffalo River, plan early and book early. It's been phenomenal in terms of visitation.
Camping reservations are available for July 1st through the 5th. Sign up through the Minnesota DNR website or call the number on your screen from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. Today is the kickoff for the 23rd United Way School Supply Drive. The United Way says it's a simple way to help kids in need and lift families out of poverty. If you'd like to help, you can donate new school supplies or give a financial gift today through July 23rd. Backpacks and school supplies will be distributed at Shields Arena in a drive-through format August 2nd through the 5th. Last year, more than 6,000 students were helped through the school supply drive. Authorities in Ransom County are searching for the owners of a calf found roaming a rural highway. The Sheriff's Department posted on Facebook saying they found the calf on Highway 27 near Lisbon this morning. Authorities are asking you to give them a call if the baby bovine is yours or you know who it belongs to. All cattle callers can reach the Sheriff's Department at 701-683-5255. Well, coming up at noon, sweltering heat continues in the northeast. We'll show you how it's impacting people in Seattle. If you're going for a walk, bring a bottle of water with you because it's warm out there. Weather up next to plan your day with meteorologist Lisa Crane.